I don't like this wine either.
Really?
No, I don't. I only like the one I like, and now I don't have it. So
Really? What happened? Where's the rest of your wine?
I ran out.
Oh, okay. So now we're just going.
Oh, look, she has to pee now.
Oh, now she does.
Oh, yeah.
This is starting beautifully, folks. Listen. So
You just play some music.
I budgeted my time terribly poorly tonight, and here we are. So basically, at this point, you're just watching me set up. Like just moments ago, I'm chewing and swallowing food, right? And so now, what you see is what you get, people. So how is everybody's week going? Don't answer. Don't answer. Let's see. So we get this here. I need to start turn on the banner. There we go. Okay. All right. We're pulling. I'm pulling this show together by the hair of my neck. What skin am I? Is it skin of your nose, skin of your back, skin of your teeth? Skin of your teeth is when you just eke something out, right? No skin off my. Is it no skin off my back? No skin off my nose? Which is it? I genuinely don't remember. It's by the skin of your teeth, right? Laurel from the other room says it's by the skin of your teeth. So if you just eke something out, if you just happen to win something in the last second, you know, just made it across the finish line, it's by the skin of your teeth. But is it by? It's if something is not a problem, is it no skin off my back or no skin off my nose? And if so, where does that come from? Where does that expression come from? Any ideas? I don't know. Everything sounding okay? I genuinely, like, as I was saying, not 3 minutes ago, mouthful of food, stuffing down dinner, just like the old days. Just like the old days. Carrie says, why is there skin on your teeth? And well, you should ask. I don't know. It's sort of a nasty thing to think about. Anytime somebody says, by the skin of my teeth, I think they have terrible, terrible oral hygiene habits. That's what I think. Carrie says, no skin off my back. I'm guessing no hard labor so easy. Does it have to, this is a terrible thing, but does it have to do with like people used to flog? I don't know. I don't like to think it all the way through. Honestly. So anyway, this is usually the time when I have a song prepared. And I'm just going to, I'll play a song while Laura is in the other room applying more makeup. So we have lots of things to talk about. You see, we were gone, right, for a couple of weeks, and we just, if you don't see us for like 2 weeks or whatever, shit's gonna happen, right? And then we're gonna have lots and lots of things to talk about. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. This one will work just fine. Bear with us, won't you? As I said, I literally just finished dinner, and then Laura was back. Hey, there she is.
Are you? I thought you were gonna play music.
I am. I'm
Hello.
prepping to play music right now. I'm completely discombobulated. I came in here. I thought I had everything squared away. Yeah. Anyway, I was just saying there's so much.
Do I need to put on more makeup?
We've been gone. No,
Take a poll.
No, you're gorgeous.
Yes. No.
Absolutely gorgeous. We've been gone for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Right?
We were going to try to do a show last Sunday, and then we hit a wall. We were so tired. It was unacceptable. We stayed up all night, which was really stupid.
Well, we certainly did. Christina's here. It's Christina's birthday, y'all. We're going to be singing happy birthday. Let's wait till we get a quorum, Christina, and then we'll all sing happy birthday to you together. But yeah, so what we did ultimately was we just didn't budget our time well in the future. You know the whole rule where you say to yourself, okay, if somebody asks you to do something in the future, you say, would I do that tonight? Or would I do that like in an hour? And if the answer is no.
You would never do anything because you would never do anything right now, right?
I think that's generally true. But like if somebody says, hey, we're going to go to Marymore Park to go see Ween. I'm like, that sounds great on paper. And then.
Would you do that now?
No, tonight? Fuck no. I would much rather be here drinking a beer with y'all. As delightful as it would be to go and see a concert. So anyway, we went to the desert. We went in search of a clown. Oh, you're going to have to wait on tenterhooks to find out if we found the clown. Did we? I don't know. You're going to have to wait. So that was fun. Went down to Palm Desert. We ate many wonderful things. We saw many wonderful things. And then not thinking it all the way through, we decided to have somebody was coming in from out of town, and he said that for his
that
birthday
was my
wish,
bad. I agreed to that because
but
I didn't look at a freaking calendar.
You ran it by me. I didn't bother to look at a calendar
understand.
either. It's my bad just as much as it is yours. Anyway, so this friend of ours says for his birthday he's coming to town. He would like to cook dinner for everybody. He wants to do this big spread. He's doing like carnitas and this elaborate pasta dish and salmon, and it was wonderful.
Yeah,
kind of a schizophrenic meal, but there you go.
It was actually turned out really nice. Smoked poached salmon. Yeah, like whole bunch of different.
When we realized the mistake that we had made, boy, were we mad at ourselves.
Oh my God,
we were so angry with ourselves.
Yeah, that was not
like,
great.
Why did
that was
we
not
do
a
this?
Great day.
So anyway, long story long, we we were going to do a show on Sunday, and then we got up. We were up until 4 a.m. Why on earth have we learned nothing about middle age?
Not even cleaning. We weren't even cleaning. We were just.
I was smoking a cigar. I was just sitting outside smoking a fucking cigar until like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Somewhere must come some learning, and it didn't.
Eric wants to know if we think Harpo is on Tinder. I'm a full-time clown. I'm a clown about town.
Yeah.
You know.
Harpo is delightful.
Every bit what you would think.
So I'm going to wait until we get a quorum here because we really want everybody to be here to sing a happy birthday to Christina.
I almost started crying when I spotted him in the restaurant. I was like, this is the best moment of the last 4 years.
We go to the desert on a clown quest. We are there to find a fucking 70.
Well, we went for Eric's birthday.
We went for Eric's birthday, and Eric wanted to find a clown, and we're like, yes, indeed, that's what we want to do. So the first thing that we did was, of course, got In-N-Out Burger, and that's we had to do that.
Which In-N-Out Burger is coming here now, so you know.
Oh yeah, it's coming
to
southwestern Washington, so it's about a 2.5 hour drive from here, but we'll be making that drive.
Eric says he got snowed on twice today. Yeah, it snowed a lot here. I don't understand the weather.
It's March.
Yeah.
We'd figure with that. The birds are like, what is this?
It was. Is it sleet or hail? It's sleet is icy rain, right? What's the difference?
I'm not an Eskimo. I understand that it's a kind of an apocryphal thing. It's folklore that Eskimo
sleet
have 90 different words for snow, but it would make sense that they would, right? And this was a particular, it's pebbly snow. I don't know if it was sleet. I'm genuinely not sure. Do you know?
No.
Okay, we're just.
Groupal?
Carrie mentioned something about
the discount
gravel. No, it's you
Groupal.
You referred to snow as like grovel. I'm not sure what it was,
Groupal?
But anyway, I guess there's a term for it. In any event, so long story long. Once again, we found that fucking clown. We found the shit out of that clown.
Found that clown.
So the first night that we're there, we go to this place called The Nest. Right. And this is a place where apparently Harpo likes to hang out. And we're like, we don't really know what to anticipate. It's one of those old school bars. It's been there for 1,000,000 years.
Is anyone else from the desert? No. Okay, no one else here is from the
desert. So we pull up to this place.
This was like the fancy, when I was growing up, I never went there because it was like the fancy, super fancy restaurant in my hometown. And now I guess it's a fancy restaurant on one side and an old person nightclub on the other side. And like
we walk in the door and I have never seen that many.
We got carded by a bouncer. It was like super intense and they opened these wooden doors up and we were like, oh.
I've never seen that many geriatric people getting down. They were fucking boogieing. There's this woman who I swear is on the north side of 80 who was like bone thin, dressed in all black, handbag tan, and she wore a black cowboy hat.
I think it just defies description, that whole situation.
It was extraordinary. Wow. Absolutely extraordinary. So anyway.
It was a lot.
It was
all of us were like, oh my God, my senses are so shocked. If we don't see this clown, we have to go somewhere else.
But no Harpo.
Because it was too loud in there, and it was 8:30 p.m.
We couldn't stay because it was like 8 o'clock.
It was an
everybody
old
went to the early bird
rave.
special.
They were like,
and they're like, well, now we're gonna go and dance our little narrow geriatric butts off at the Nest. So quite
Christina,
the scene. But
if you ever go down there, you have to go immediately to the Nest at 8 p.m.
It was insane.
It was.
So
so strange in like a David Lynch kind of way, right?
It was a scene. Like, literally, when the doors opened, it was like, actually more Coppola. It was kind of
Yeah.
like a Francis Ford Coppola tracking shot thing.
I mean, it was packed.
Packed.
And everyone was like, you're never going to get a table in here. And we're like, oh my God, we're the youngest people in here. Like,
I
by
think we
far.
brought the average age down by about 10 years just by walking in the door. It was insane.
It was.
So
It was
anyway, the next night we're like, well, now we got to find this fucking clown. So we make reservations at this wonderful Italian restaurant, one of the best meals I've had in a long time. And we're like, okay, so we're going to go have dinner here. And then afterwards, I was going to go
we
play
have
music.
to go
but
around and look for
with
the clown.
Mondo,
some more.
but then everybody's
Yeah.
going to go look for the clown. And we walk in the door, and who's there when we walk in the door? But fucking Harpo the clown. Oh my God, Lori and I wanted,
like,
I wanted
oh.
to start crying. It was
Oh my
the
God.
most amazing thing.
Because 4 years we've been talking about this fucking clown.
This fucking clown, and I see him, and I'm like, I'm concerned he's going to leave, right? I don't know
Right.
if he's just dropping in for. I genuinely don't know how this works.
Do you think somebody tipped him off that we were all going to be there?
Maybe I'm genuinely not sure, but I see him. I slip him a
He
20. I'm
was
like, hey, we
delightful.
got a birthday.
He was
boy,
so
come
funny.
and give us some of your time. So he comes back and. Well, first of all, we got to show you that. Oh my God! Now you can't see his hair. His hair is green because green screen and all that. But oh, look at how happy Eric is. Oh, Eric's so happy. He found the clown. Tim Becker. Tim Becker. Soon to be wed, Tim Becker. Oh my goodness, we're so excited for you, Tim Becker. So anyway, we found the clown. It was a magical night.
It was insane. It was a great weekend.
Now here's me and Lori with
with
Harpo.
the clown. Yeah. So in case you're just joining us, this is the man who lives full-time as a clown in my hometown of Palm Desert.
Yeah.
And until 4 years ago when we started doing like the moth night.
It's like a horror story that writes itself, says Eric. Yes, indeed it is.
Actually, yesterday I went to the dermatologist and he said, hey, have you been doing anything fun this winter? And I said, yeah, I went to the desert and I met a clown. And he said, I'm sorry, clown? And I'm like, clown. And he goes, clown. I'm like, Art, what are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Because, he's making everyone wear a mask,
Everybody
which is
still wants to
fine,
wear a
whatever.
mask in his dermatologist's
and I'm like,
office.
okay. And he goes, clown, CLOWN. And I'm like, I don't know what's confusing about
doing
this
a word
concept.
game
What
here?
are we
What's
doing?
happening here?
He's like, why would you go find that instead
Clearly
of
has
running
issues.
away from
Has
it?
issues
Like,
with
why
clowns,
would you go
obviously.
do that on purpose?
Right.
And I'm like, it was fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's
So
a nice guy.
anyway, we found the clown. I don't know if you've seen my picture on Facebook. You're on Facebook, so you probably have.
Yeah.
We went to Joshua Tree. Oh, it was an epic
Oh, it was
time.
so amazing.
Epic time. And we just had a wonderful time with our friends down there. I intend to spend a little more time down there. I thought it was
I know.
absolutely
I want to
glorious.
move there, but only for a few months out of the year.
My mom says, we 80-year-olds like our nests like we like our men. Loud and dark and hard boogieing. Oh, well, on that note. All right.
They were like,
And now, your hosts, Stefan and
Oh, my goodness.
What would you say the man-to-woman ratio was at the nest?
It was largely
It was like
ladies.
one
It was
guy
ladies'
to
night.
every 4 women.
3 girls for every boy. And by boy, we mean old men. So, yeah. Although there were some young fellows in there who were clearly working the angle at the bar. Right. There were some young, attractive men who, and it's interesting to see that paradigm flipped. Usually you see the young, attractive women kind of, hey,
There's
buy
just
me a
a
drink.
lot of older women in the desert.
A lot
and
of
they
money.
run the desert. So
A lot of
that's
money
it.
there, too. We pull
It's
up
their
to this
nightclub.
place.
You can get out.
They're fucking, you don't like it? Hit the bricks, pal. Yeah, honestly, I want to live in a world run by women. I think it would be a much better place.
One of them was like, you're never going to get a table. And I'm like, oh my God.
She basically said, tough luck, youngsters. You're never getting a fucking table in this joint. So anyway, before we get started, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christina. Happy birthday to you. Oh, I haven't played it so long. I'm out of
Is today
practice.
the day you're going to eat your celebratory peeps?
Yeah, is this the day, or have you eaten those already? Yeah.
Oh, also, speaking of peeps, I have more peeps to give away.
Well, okay, so is that tonight's prize?
Yeah.
So Christina
There's another new flavor that they rolled out. I got some. We can try it out, or we can just give them away.
Let's just give them away. I like to just give things away here on the show. That's kind of the only show way. Christina is joining us with her husband Brendan. Hey, bud, and then also David Salzer. So we're so glad that you are there with Christina. Christina, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope your daughters celebrated you like the queen.
The Peeps got eaten by the kids. You didn't even try them.
What?
What?
Oh my goodness. Well, that's a very nice.
Those were Rice Krispie flavored Peeps. So that's the latest new flavor. There's
tried
another
those.
one that came. Those were pretty good.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah. No one did my Peeps tasting at the dinner party.
There was
anyway.
so much going on. Honestly, this dinner party, the guy
it was
whose
a lot of
birthday it
flavors.
was
Yeah.
had a billion dishes. I'm very impressed that he was able to get all those off at the same time because from the standpoint
Started
of
cooking
somebody
the night before at
exactly.
someone else's house. So
From
that
the
was
standpoint
impressive.
of somebody who does this at dinner parties, it's very challenging. Thanksgivings and things like very challenging to get all the meals on plates, hot, cooked at the same time, everything
true.
done the right way. So it was good stuff. All right.
Yeah, so we ended up not doing the show last weekend because we had we went to the desert 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then last weekend we had this, what started out as come over and make food, and it turned into a 14-person dinner party that lasted till 4 in the morning.
Like you do.
Yeah.
What is wrong with us? Honest
Which
to God.
I didn't put together was the very next weekend
I didn't either.
after, and I'm an idiot.
My
so.
mom actually asked me
Yeah.
when we got back. She's like, "Well, Charlie's the thing is happening."
And you're like,
this,
no,
this
it couldn't
weekend. I'm like,
possibly
no,
be
no.
happening this
No, it's not
weekend because
weekend.
we
And I looked at
never
the
would have
calendar,
stupidly
and
agreed to that, and we did.
I looked at the calendar. It was like,
Yeah, we did that.
all right. So now that we found the clown, our next quest will be to find blank. Now that we found the clown, our next quest will be to find blank. Let's figure it out, and we'll all go together, right? The whole Only Show crew. We're gonna get a giant mansion.
Yeah, we'd get a Groupon for a big vacation,
Yeah.
and we'll just go and find something else. Is there anyone else? Is there any other town that has a clown? Oh, by the way,
probably.
not everyone knows about this clown because this fucking clown.
Raise here, Ripple. Hi, my brother.
Hello. Oh, now next we're looking for Batman,
I like it. All right.
the original Batman. We're looking for the rabbit. Oh, you know what? We have to ping Cappy because she's not here. That means she doesn't know it's Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Well, Kathy, she's got a lot going on in her life. It was nice to see her last week. Clown Peen says, Ray. Eric says, Batman. Our quest will be find Batman. David Salter wins. That was the answer I was looking for, the G-spot. That was exactly the answer I was looking for. So David comes right out of the gate with the first victory of the night. The rabbit. Hillary's emails. His car. Birthday. Jason or Freddie. Find their car. Oh, the quest to dude. Find my car. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So
We could lose our. Oh yeah. Okay.
we could lose our.
Cars.
We could lose our cars, and then we'd be on a quest, an epic quest to find cars, and then one of us could get a tattoo that says dude, and the other one can get a tattoo that says sweet. I can't believe I'm quoting this film. That's the one moment that I remember from that film. That and milking the prostate. It was not it wasn't a Criterion Collection film. Dude, where's my car?
Did I leave to find to
No.
find blank? Yeah, I didn't put. The next quest will be to blank.
Oh, too blank. Yeah. Find.
That was strangely vague.
Find
sorry.
blank. Find Nemo. Find their car. Find the red onion. The red onion. Oh boy.
That was. I don't even know if that place is still there anymore.
I don't think
the red
that it
onion.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring sexy back. My mom says her wedding rings.
Oh no.
Boo. We still haven't found my mom's
Jan
wedding
has
rings.
misplaced her wedding rings,
We'll
but they're not
find
lost.
them.
They're
They're
not
not lost. They're
We
in the
have
house
a metal
somewhere.
detector.
Yeah.
We're
So anyway,
Good luck with that.
David wins because, of course, our next quest is going to be to find the G-spot. That is the answer that I had in mind. So nicely done, David. Salter's on the board. Pickup lines overheard at the nest. Pickup lines overheard at the nest. I'm sure that some of them will get you some action. Apparently the food's very good there, I'm told.
apparently they have frog legs.
Kathy's here. Hi,
hello.
Kathy. Frog legs.
Yeah.
Wow. All
And
right.
like a cauldron of soup. Ashley was describing this whole thing like, we used to eat there all the time. And I'm
The
like,
nest?
okay.
Yeah, wow.
They have the entrees, yeah. Yes, I have reminded Kathy of what time it is, so she's joined us now.
Remarkable that you had never eaten or been to the Nest before, because it's been there, I think, probably for the last, 50 years, something like that?
That was the fanciest restaurant in town. We
There
just
you
never
go.
went there. It was
Yeah.
like a special, like beyond a special occasion. Like it was too expensive.
Carrie says, want to sit on my eggs like a penguin. Let's see. Is your pacemaker charged? Hey, baby, you want me to flip you over?
Wow!
Gabby says, hey, baby, want me to flip you over and drop it in?
That sounds logistically accurate based on what we
Yeah,
saw.
exactly. Oh, boy.
Oh, and that would lead us naturally to our discussion of balls.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, we got a card for that.
I don't know why people keep talking about their balls.
It keeps
but
coming up.
It keeps coming up.
It keeps coming up for reasons
And,
I don't fully understand. So
Last weekend, the theme of the weekend was pendulous balls, like people
Pendulous
with
ball
real
sack.
saggy balls,
which
ball
I
sacks.
think sounds like a Bond villain, Pendulous Balsac, doesn't it? He's French, or it's a Latin name. I'm not sure.
Scott says, "What's your body count? Do you
Wanna see-
mean the sex, or do you mean people? I mean,
Want to see me regurgitate food into my baby's mouth? Whoa! All right, that's good. I like that, like a bird. Yeah.
my Medicare or yours?
What's your body count? Are you wearing a bra? He's happy to see me. Pendulous balls. Yeah, okay, so dear Lauro, you got a lot to choose from here. Who had the funniest response to pickup lines overheard at the Nest?
I mean, Kathy just got here, and
Yeah.
she
Duncan.
opened with
Smash.
flip it. You want me to flip you over and drop it in? I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
I'd like to ARP you, says Eric. Yeah. We're members for the sweet, sweet discounts, right? All right.
It's a good deal on a rental car, okay?
So the
Don't knock
question
it.
that kept coming up was, Ian, Carrie, and Lori were asking this of me and Eric, is it uncomfortable to have balls? And I'm like, only if you
We were asking
mishandle them.
everybody all weekend.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
if you sit wrong, sure. You know, it's like everybody has seen the NIOOP video, right? That's what that's about. It's a
Oh, it is?
yeah, the transgender person who is like doing a video and then and then it's like, and then she says, I just sat on my balls. So there you go. That's why she was
Okay.
NIOOP.
Okay. This is new information for me. Okay.
So
okay.
anyway, turns out having blank between your legs can also be uncomfortable. Turns out having blank between your legs can be uncomfortable. So, gentlemen, how do you answer this question? And I've had a girlfriend ask me this in the past. Isn't it weird? You have something hanging out the front of you? I'm like, I suppose you're born
I
with
just
it.
feel like
don't
you
have
would
the
always
perspective on
be
it.
vaguely aware of balls, right?
You-
Like you would be sitting on them.
You lose track.
And then I don't know, they're just part of you, so you would forget about them, but you would be trying not to sit on them, which would be weird.
My mom says, those tots dragging on the floor? Did you mean tots or tits? Because either answer is phenomenal. It turns out having a gynecologist between your legs is uncomfortable.
A baby between your legs.
Elephantitis, as
Yeah.
John Bender will tell you.
Yeah.
He's looking at the photo. It's elephantitis, but you're going to have to ride shotgun. You're going to have to ride the back because his nuts will ride shotgun.
Do you remember when they put that on TV and they had to change it to elephantiasis of the butt?
Sure, yes, I do.
Because
and they used to
nuts
change
was not okay for
shit
teen-
to sugar and
Yeah.
why
And
we
really,
lived
really
through
bad overdubs.
such a stupid time when
Like
we had
you're
to dub
talking
films
and it's
or
like
television.
it's like elephantiasis of the brr.
of the butt.
Yeah,
it's
Like,
it's
it didn't
been
even sound the same.
dubbed years later by
No
a different
voice
actor.
matching at all.
Yeah. Let's see. Brendan says Biden's nest reservation.
Oh boy.
That's funny. A baby elephantitis. Those cocaine-filled balloons. Sure.
That's right.
Yeah. But the profit.
That's correct.
Now, my mom is correcting herself from the last one, having your tits dragging on the floor, but I think the answer works this round, too.
But tots
turns out having tits between your legs can also be
Also
uncomfortable.
inconvenient.
That's funny. Let's see. A head. DP. 18 inches. 1 cup. Harpo. Scott says Harpo. Turns out having Harpo between your legs.
That's a lot.
Oh, I'm giving this to Scott for Harpo.
Now that
That's
we've
great.
met him, do we think that Harpo gets around?
I don't really know. Harpo seems like he's septuagenarian. He's in his 70s. He says that, and we had to kind of lip read on it because I didn't talk. And so he's saying, I vacillate between 3 places. This place, and then the Nest, and then some
Consuelos
other
Cafe
place.
and another
Consuelos
place, yeah.
Cafe. Right. So that's where he is. and what was funny was he was so cool, and I didn't realize this. I wasn't the only one who kept tipping him, right? So he keeps
My
coming
friend's
back.
boyfriend kept tipping him too. So.
One of the people that we were with, who is familiar with Harpo, was like, "I've never seen him spend this much time with people before." Because
He was so cool.
It was very cool. He kept
Yeah.
coming back, and he wrapped a mug for Eric as like a Harpo mug, and he was just giving us all little gifties, and he was very, very sweet.
Yeah.
But then eventually he kept coming back, and we're like, "Hey, good night, Harpo. Thank you. Thanks, Harpo. It's been delightful." He's trying to get us. He's holding up a photo of him with some celebrity, and he's like, guess who it is? And when everybody's like, I don't know. And he's trying to convince us that it's Justin Bieber. And it was not Justin Bieber. There was no fucking way that was Justin Bieber in that photograph. So let's see.
Oh my God! Please let me tell my dump story.
Well, I will because.
Okay.
Here we are.
Oh yeah, I was just underneath that.
Yeah. Go for
okay,
it.
so I took some stuff to the dump as I do every week. Now I'm gonna get through this story and I'm gonna say a phrase and then I'm gonna see if Facebook shuts us down. But don't type the phrase
Don't
that I'm
type the-
gonna
I was
say,
gonna say.
or they will shut you
Or
down.
they'll shut you down for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
So I took some paint to the, I like to go to the dump all the time, and I take recycling to the dump because it's just a very satisfying experience. You just it's not a dump, it's transportation. You can also take recycling. So I also took some paint there. But I couldn't remember if it was the kind of paint that you leave there or you don't leave there, because some paint you can put in your recycling and some paint is flammables because you have to, and the dump has to dispose of it.
You would think it'd be flipped, right?
So-
Don't bring us anything flammable. They'll only take the flammable kind.
So I went into the hazmat section of the dump, which, oh my God, I always want to ask them 1,000 questions.
Sure.
Like, what's your job like? What's the weirdest thing anyone's ever
have you
brought
seen?
in?
Blink
what
twice
have
if
you
you-
seen?
yeah.
Tell me everything that comes in.
Sure.
It's mostly just paint and spray cans and whatever, things, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, hi, I want to drop this paint off. And they're like, oh, you can't drop that paint off. It's not flammable. So you have to take it and do something else with it. And I'm like, well, now that I've waited in the line and I'm all the way in here, what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen?
Sure.
And he goes, oh, well, I'm glad you asked me that. Because recently, a guy tried to take a gopher gas bomb and the kind of thing that you
BOMB.
put, I guess you have you guys heard of this? You take if you have gophers, you buy this little gaseous thing and you take the
gophers.
lid off and then you stick it in the hole and it poisons the gopher. I would never do that, but okay,
The
that's
only
what
good
it's
environment-
for.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Yeah.
going to do my Bill Murray impression from Caddyshack here in a moment.
So you gophers. So anyway, this guy decided that he decided it would work better if he put it inside a pipe and then put that in the ground, because then it would
So-
explode and kill the gophers underneath
You
the
see
ground.
where this is going.
And so his wife showed up with one of those contraptions in the car,
Right.
and the hazmat dump guy goes, "What is that?" And she goes, "Well, it's a gopher
Fucking pipe
bomb
BOMB.
that's put inside a pipe." And the dump guy goes, "Well, where's the person that made it?" And she goes, "He's in the ER. He blew off his hand."
Yeah, he blew off his.
So they called the police, the fire department, and the bomb squad.
They cleared the dump. Cleared
they
the
were
dump,
like,
ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, take that out of your car. It's gonna blow up, and also nobody wants anything to do with that. So they cleared the entire dump. It was on the news.
man.
There were helicopters. So anyway,
Whirly birds.
don't do that.
Don't do that. The most dangerous thing you can take to the dump is blank. The most dangerous thing you can take to the dump is blank. You're missing hand, I think, maybe. Most dangerous thing you can take to the dump is what? What is the most dangerous thing that you can take to the dump?
So,
My mom's like,
what
OMG.
I'm wondering is this, and I like the story. I mean, the poor guy, but what I wonder is this: each step along the way, you know what you're doing, right? Like you buy the gopher gas, right? Like you modify it, you hack it.
You're thinking-
This is a choice every
thinking
step.
through the
right?
destruction of
You're
your
like,
hand.
This is what's going to happen if I do this.
Man.
And he did it all, and then he was surprised when that happened. And then the woman with her kid in the car with the BOMB in the back, and she's like, what do you think's going to happen? Like, maybe it's a family of just really stupid people.
Clearly, it's a shame that they bred because.
It's not bad enough,
Right.
but he's already been injured. Now she brings it in the car.
Yeah,
Whatever.
this is the most dangerous thing you can take to the dump is the neighborhood freegan. That's very funny. Let's see. A dump. You can take a dump to the dump. Right.
Yeah.
That uncomfortable thing between my legs, a single ply toilet paper. Says, Eric says that. Carrie says the thing between her legs. Scott says, a good book. That's funny.
That lady that followed me home from the nest.
Says Kathy.
Yeah.
OJ's murder weapon. If he did it. If he did it, David Seltzer. A bored Lori, says Eric. The aftermath from Two Girls, One Cup.
I don't
Toxic
need
waste.
to be bored to hear a story like that, my
Sure.
friend. Although it was boring waiting in that line. So by the time I got up there, I needed something for the time that I spent.
Kathy says,
Tell me a story.
The most dangerous thing you can take to the dump is Barb. she will fuck your shit up.
She would be at home at the nest.
Oh my God, that place is made
She'd
for
be
Barb.
the queen of the nest,
She would
man.
be. She would totally be the queen of the nest.
It's
She'd be
too bad
running
she
that
doesn't
place
like me
before the
because I
night
could tell
is
her
over.
that she
Oh,
should
yeah.
get a place down
Get
there.
a place down there and run.
She'd
the
be the
fucking nest.
homecoming queen.
What round are we on, dear Laura?
Oh boy. I'm a mess.
What are we on here? Oh, this is 4. So this is your round. Who had the funniest
So-
response? And there are many. To the most dangerous thing you can take to the dump is blank.
So did you guys like my
Oh, it's
you
a
guys
fucking
like my pipe bomb
brilliant,
story?
brilliant story. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't type those words though.
No, don't do it.
Don't type it. You're gonna get in so much trouble. Ray says Kenny Loggins. Why would you take Kenny Loggins?
Because he went to the danger zone. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
guessing.
Hold on.
This
hold on.
is it. They're gonna stick where you are.
Oh gosh.
Here we go.
It doesn't mute. Okay, I'm just have to. Okay. Hoarders. I'm sorry. I'm a hot mess.
Oh my goodness.
Doot.
Hoarders film crew. So who had the funniest response to the most dangerous thing you can take to the dump is blank?
Sorry, I'm just. Okay, I'm gonna go with Christina. Expired gas station burritos.
That's
You're
good.
not allowed to take trash to the dump unless you check in with them first, and they weigh your car, and then you offload the trash because you have to pay a fee. There's a whole thing.
Oh, my mom.
Eric wishes he never told me where the dump was.
Well,
it's like,
because
I
now-
go there all the time. I'm fascinated.
We do have a frequent flyer pass. In fact, 10 punches on your card and the 10th dump is free.
I have a sticker on my car.
Yeah.
I go there so much. One of the women who works there is like, recycling only. Get it, blue line. There you go.
Eric says, all my old phones with U2 songs on them. Throw them out. Bono. So my mom said Arlo Guthrie. That's a deep cut,
That's
Mom.
funny.
That's very funny. Well, it all started about 90 years ago.
And then we got in trouble for
When
throwing trash in a ravine.
VW buzz, micro buzz, and shovels and rakes and other implements of destruction.
Everyone's like, what are you talking about?
So we have not gotten to the headlines because we had so many other things to talk about. But of course, we all know that the Alabama Supreme Court has ruled that embryos they're humans. They're people.
They're people too.
They're people. You've heard the story. Not much else needs to be said about it except fuck everybody involved. And also, embryos are famously non-binary. So how about that?
Yeah.
They're
There's something we can all agree on.
Their pronouns, embryos, pronouns are they, them.
They, them.
The Alabama Supreme Court just ruled that blank is also a person. The Alabama Supreme Court just ruled that blank is also a person. You know who used to be on the Alabama Supreme Court? Roy Moore. Remember that guy?
Oh yeah.
Famous pedophile?
Great
Roy
guy.
Moore? Yeah,
oh
great
wait,
guy.
wasn't that the guy in Angels in America?
Oh, Roy Cohn?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
well,
a different
just
person.
all the Roys. Roy Kent, Roy Clark, all the Roys.
Sorry.
Well, I'm picking, I'm grinning. Remember Hee Haw? Oh, my grandparents used to subject me to Hee Haw. Oh, God. God almighty. It was nuts.
My
It was-
grandparents used to make me watch Lawrence Welk.
Well, that was the worst.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I could put up with Hee Haw because at least there were jokes, quote unquote.
David says Harpo is also a person.
Harpo was Scott says a period. A period is also a person.
Then I posted the photo of us and Harpo, and people from the desert started going, "There's no way that's the same Harpo."
Really?
Because Harpo's been around since we were little kids.
Is it that he just looks? He's been wearing the same makeup all this time, right?
I couldn't tell if he was like an old person under all that makeup. He didn't look that old.
So he gave Eric a picture of him as a young clown with Red Skelton, and it was from 1981. So Harpo's been clowning for over 40 years. So it would make sense that he
true.
would be in his 60s or 70s at this point, one would figure.
Eric says ice cubes from Mexico. Those gonna make you sick.
Oh, they're going to make
Yeah.
you sick. Sea monkeys, they're also people. Brandon says Ronald Reagan era school lunches, they're also people. The Birmingham governor. In Birmingham, they love the governor. I was just explaining to Lori today what a racist fucking song that was. Leonard Skinner. We just never knew. That song is all about white supremacy. Fun.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
We had to listen to like 2 or 3 hours of 70s on 7 today because we were cleaning the fish tank.
Fish butts. Had to do it.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Ice Cubes from Mexico. Dead ass. Dead ass is also a person.
Dead ass is an expression that kids are using now. Dead ass. It's like right on. Or is that what it means? Those with kids. You tell me.
Hey, people with kids, you tell us. A testicle. Trump that was the answer I was going for. Honestly, I was genuinely going for that, Scott. You've just won. Putin, caviar, deepfakes, a sperm that's in a 13-year-old sock. Oh God.
Oh boy.
Peeps, that dirty gym sock. Yeah, it's going to Scott for Trump. I just genuinely, that was the answer in my head. It made me laugh. Scott came up with it. I like it. Listen, a bad blank can ruin your whole fucking night. A bad blank can ruin your entire fucking night.
Ruin.
Oh, Scott, by the way, sent us the coolest gift.
Oh, ice cubes in the shape of skulls.
Ice cubes in the shape of
So
skulls.
cool.
I just had some delicious 12-year scotch last night with skull ice cubes. It just made it taste better. It just genuinely did. So thank you for that, Scott. That very, very, very nice. Sometimes the gift givers like to get a gift. It was very, very lovely. Let's see. Bad lay can ruin your entire night. Bad dump. Bad election. Says Kathy. Isn't that the truth? Private home video. Erection. Calamari. Because as we know, calamari, famously now, butthole. It's pig anus. If you don't see the little guys with the tentacles on the plate with the rings, it's probably pig butt. IVF baby. A bad IVF baby can ruin your entire night, says my mom. A visit to the dump. Peep. Gas station burrito. Isn't that the truth? That is.
Here's some Coke that I just found. It's Diet Coke, but Diet Coke's not Diet Coke anymore. It's zero sugar Coke because we're not saying diet anymore. That's bad for your body image.
It's been Coke Zero or Coca Light actually in Europe for quite some time.
That was the half sugar one, right?
I don't know. I think Mom, when you ordered Diet Coke in Paris when we were there, blap. Hey, well, Mom, by the way, when we were in Paris, what was the name of that waiter that we loved? Jean-Luc. Anyway, what did they call Diet Coke? Was it Coke Zero? I think, was it Coca Zero? So anyway, yeah, this is spiced Coca-Cola.
Spiced Coke Zero. I want to just take one sip of it to see how it is because it's going to be gross, right?
One bad Nickelback song, one bad trip to the dump, says Kathy. One animated embryo, says Brendan. AM PM sushi, dream gopher bomb, says Eric. Bad Leroy Brown. By the way, we were just listening to that song.
That song should be canceled. That's a very problematic song.
It mentions that he's into razors and dice. I mean, good Lord.
I mean, and it's talking about what he's wearing. And he's got diamonds on his...
Singing about a pimp. That's what that was. Jim Croce.
It's not a great idea.
Many wonderful songs that we could focus on and maybe just give that one a rest.
Yeah.
Let's see. Actually, they have both Diet and Zero here.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Okay. Dealer, Coke Zero. So it was Coke Zero there. Acid trip. Yes, a bad acid trip can ruin your entire life.
This has no calories. It just has sodium. and it says it's raspberry spice flavor.
Well, let's give it a try.
Shall we try it?
Sure. Okay. David Salsa says, a bad moon rising. By the way, John Fogerty is from San Mateo. He sounds like he's from the bayou. Oh, down on the bayou. Oh, down the corner. And I'm pointing and toining. I don't know. Give it a rest, John. Mountain Dew Code Red.
Oh, geez, that's not good.
Eagle Encounter. Bad blood can ruin your entire night. Testicular shaver. Sure. Cop. Burrito. Is this mine? This is yours to judge, isn't it?
Oh, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. But Ray, put that on reviews.
That's fine.
It doesn't taste spicy.
But the after snap is kind of spicy.
Okay.
There's
raspberry and spice? What are you doing?
There's a cologne-like finish.
Oh, it is. You're right.
It sort of tastes like Pierre Cardin
cologne. It finishes like a plastic perfume.
Not nuts about that.
All right, let's see.
These were a magnificent round. Kathy said election. Ray said erection. Eric said calamari.
I mean, Eric had several good
IVF
answers,
baby, said my mom.
including gopher bomb and court ruling. So we're gonna get there.
All right, very good. Ray says, I believe Diet Coke actually has quote-unquote calories, but it's not enough to make it show on the can. Zero may be actually truly zero. All right, so there you go.
Is it one of those?
It's made of cologne.
Is
That's
it
why
one of
there's
those
no-
net zero things that they achieve by putting fiber in it that makes you poop?
Gross. Gross.
What? I just tried out a cookie.
This seems like a cheat that's just
It
not
does.
working.
It's net zero, right?
Because I've
it's-
known people who are trying to stay keto or whatever, and then
Right.
they've been having like this keto bread or whatever because it has tons of fiber, so it's supposed to go
Right.
flushing through your colon before you have a chance to absorb it. But this person said that he gained weight, so it seems like horseshit to me. Or a lot of human shit.
Oh, Carrie says the Diet Coke has aspartame, but Coke Zero has some different artificial. Oh, that might be right.
Ray says a Drakkar Noir taste. Yes, indeed. Listen. I'm a fashion maven, as you can tell, and I refer to my current fashion style, and by I mean you. I refer to my current fashion style as blank. Quote blank. I refer to my current fashion style as quote blank. What are we rocking in our middle age here, people?
Well, I like the new trend where you can just add core onto any
I
word.
see. Yeah, I like that.
A DJ that we like on Sirius XM just labeled something Gran Turismo core.
Gran Turismo core.
Right. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go with clown core.
Clown core. All right, that's good.
What about cozy core? That's what you're...
Sure. You're more sort of like goth light. I call your
Sure.
style goth light.
I'm God Zero.
That's good. I like that.
Somebody at the dermatologist's office in the lot, there's a lot going on there yesterday, was like, this older British guy, and he goes, "What are you, a punk?" And I'm like,
Hey, nice.
I don't
All right.
know.
Well, maybe he
No,
was.
no, because he asked me. He was like, "All you need
saying.
is some safety pins for
Sure,
your
but
pants." I'm
maybe
like,
he used
okay.
to be. If he's an older British guy, he might have been a punk. So he was giving you the eye. How about
I
that?
refer to my current fashion style as going to the nest.
Fuck it, says Kathy. 50 plus, dump noir. Wore this yesterday.
Wore this
says-
yesterday.
That's funny.
Stretchy black clothes core. That's a good one.
Moth-ridden chic. Thursday night nest. Bitchy boy, going to the nest, slacker casual, still got it, patched together core. Oh, these are fabulous.
Still got it. Eric, did you jump over to 50 plus? You just turned, but
50.
you just got there.
Technically, I suppose.
2 weeks ago.
The minute that you turn 50, you're then technically 50
plus.
ever
Yeah.
after. But, give yourself a little grace period, I say. I haven't left my house in 4 days chic, and I didn't brush my teeth either. I love all these. I think I'm going to go with Carrie for wore this yesterday. I like that.
Christina, the t-shirt on top, commando down below look is known as shirt cocking.
Shirt cocking, we've heard. Listen,
Shirt cocking.
it is never attractive. Like, fellas, when sometimes in your earlier dating days, like if a girl stayed over, she'd get up the next morning and put on one of your shirts and no pants. Hot. Does not work the other way around. Guys, hey, I'm going to put on your top ribs, wriggle into that top of your cock hanging out. No. Doesn't work.
No, doesn't cover your balls.
Oh,
so
my
put
God,
something
yeah.
on to
Speaking of which,
engulf your balls.
I've been working out. Check out my totally ripped blank.
Balls.
I've been working out. Check out my totally ripped blank. Yeep deep 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 deep.
Did you give that last round to Carrie?
I did give that last round to Carrie. Yes.
If not,
wore
I
this
did.
yesterday.
So yeah, wore this yesterday. Core.
Hamper core.
Hamper core. That's a good one. Wait, did you just come up with that?
I did.
Wow. High five to you.
Twiggy in my mind, says my mom. Let's see. I've been working. Check out my meniscus. Oh, I got
right.
a ripped meniscus.
That's right.
My epidermis. My uvula. Oh, I got a tight uvula. McDonald's. Eric says, check out my McDonald's punch card. Remember the old guy we saw at the Huntington Library? No. Do I remember? This is a long time ago. This was when you guys came down to visit when I was living in Los Angeles and we went to the Huntington Library.
I once was, so Jan Cox is famous for being a compassionate, wonderful person and having an excellent poker face. Mm-hmm. We were seated across
this is a
from
sad story.
some people in New York. The man had no nose. His nose was gone. It was gone. And I was like, oh my God, I can't.
And he's just trying to.
I can't be looking at that. But I'm sorry. I feel for that person, but I'm going to have to move or I'm going to faint. Like, I can't.
Kept trying to make eye
can't look
contact
at
with
that.
him. Just smile and tell him everything.
Jim
My
was
mother
like,
is an angel.
It's okay.
My
Like,
mother is an angel, is what I'm saying. She's angelic. She does these things.
I don't know if you're ready to be out and about yet with no nose on your face, right? Maybe you want to wear a mask. And I'm not trying to hate. I'm just saying, like, that's a lot to take in.
That's one of those things where I don't think prosthetics have caught up, and there's just very little you can do. You're missing a nose, you're kind of fucked. Sorry. Like, you're missing an eye, put on an eye patch.
No, you could wear a mask.
Yeah, you could wear a mask, but who wears a mask out in public?
Well, everybody now.
Oh, you mean like a surgical mask? Sure, now.
Did you think I meant like a theater, like
thought-
a
yeah.
Phantom of the Opera mask? Where you think I was going
like,
with that?
Like Chucky or something, a hockey mask. Let's see. We're totally ripped a McDonald's punch card. Text neck, hamstring, Kegel throb, says Brendan. Blood pressure numbers, trainer. It's check out my.
Check out my totally ripped trainer.
Scott, you're on fire tonight, dude. Gym member.
Check out my totally ripped blood pressure numbers.
Paint, garage organization. Only a short. Oh, my mom said there was a guy with only a short beach top and nothing else at the Huntington Library. I don't remember
Okay.
that. You'd think that would be seared into my brain.
That sounds
Kinkle,
disturbing.
Credit card bill, to-do list. Oh, and a bathing cap. Okay. Upper lip. Let's see, sphincter. Game of Thrones collection. All right. So, dear Laura, oh my God, I don't envy
Oh my
you.
God, I know.
This is you.
Oh,
This is you.
it is.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
it.
let's see.
Holy God.
Check out my totally ripped trainer.
You
that's
gotta.
the right
that is the right answer.
We're just gonna have to start doing this
Scotty's killing it tonight, man.
psychically. Like we think of an answer, and the person who gets the closest. That's what we do, right?
Well, sometimes. I mean, if I have an answer in mind, sure, if somebody gets it and I feel like they've struck the landing, absolutely. If you came with a disclaimer, what would it say? If you came with a disclaimer, what would it say? I used to have to read those in my voiceover job days.
Okay, mine would say high anxiety, can fucking flip out,
Yeah, exactly.
might fucking flip out.
Yeah. Anxious
At
when...
the time. Anxious when blank.
Awake.
Awake.
Anxious
Yeah.
when conscious.
Do not give caffeine.
Do not, you're like a gremlin. right? You
Do
can't
not feed after midnight. But when's after midnight? You never know. Okay, let's see.
Christine is
What else?
answer at your own risk. As Eric says, as is.
As is.
Fizbo.
No warranty.
Fizbo, as
warranty.
is. Made in a factory that processes milk products.
Milk
exactly.
products.
Yes, I have been made in a factory that
Yeah.
processes nuts, tree nuts. So watch out.
Warning, may talk too much when anxious.
Not for resale. Oh my God! My mother said that guy's little Dickie was just waggling away as he walked through the ground. So they
Oh my
allowed
God.
this. So
this
was
is a disturbing story.
This
Who-
must have been my first trip
Didn't
to
someone come to
LA
get him?
Then I don't know. So you said I was little because I remember us going to the Huntington Library when I was living in LA when I was in bands and in my 20s. I certainly would have remembered that. I do not remember a guy with who was shirt cocking around the Huntington
Shirt cocking.
Library. Slippery when wet. Hi-oh.
We used to call that something else, and then our friends just started calling it shirt cocking.
Right.
They were little kids, and then we were
I
like,
think
"Oh, that's
there's another
clearly the
term
name for it."
as well, but shirt cocking fits. May cause you to rethink your definition of awesomeness, and if you do really like tacos as much as I do, says Ray. Yes, we do. Tacos are the perfect food. Don't dispute me. Don't feed after midnight.
Talking to you, but thinking about something else.
Talking to you, thinking about something else. Eric, isn't it always after midnight? It's always after midnight.
May indulge in a couple of cocktails twice weekly, and sometimes more than twice.
Very good. All right. May contain nuts. Oh, these are phenomenal. These are.
Do you guys know that this is about the almost the 4-year anniversary of?
It
well,
is.
it's the 4-year anniversary of the show, but I guess March 15th is when all the lockdowns started.
Everything just ground to a halt. The last time
Yeah.
that my mom and I went out,
Leap year 2020.
leap year of 2020, which of course was 4 years ago because we just had another leap year. They happen every 4 years, and we did not go back outside for many, many weeks or months at that point. So yeah, we're coming up on the 4-year anniversary. Fun. And we're coming up on the 4-year anniversary of this fine
Of
show.
this show.
This fine program. This fine
What will
broadcast.
happen if we hit that live button?
May appear suddenly when food arrives, says Kathy. May not notice the time. Some details have been changed to protect identities. 18 inches or 18 centimeters, you decide. I'm too sexy for this shirt. So we went
sexy,
canvassing.
it hurts.
Image in mirror may be distorted. Kathy, you've outdone yourself on this round, so I'm going to give it to you for several answers.
I'm too sexy for this party. By the way, in case you're wondering where Ange and Fuzz are.
Yeah, they just
on the way back disembarked from Jam Cruise, and they are flying home right now. So next week we'll get to hear how that was.
Absolutely. Fabulous. We'll have to have them on the show to talk about it. I just got fired for stealing blank at work. I just got fired for stealing blank at work.
By the way,
I had it coming.
in case you wonder, you guys are much funnier than us because
Oh my God.
we just write the questions
write
and
the
make
questions.
Joe like read them and laugh.
Literally,
but
I'm throwing the volleyball up.
exactly.
And,
But like what
guys
you know,
doing the
I
work.
try to think of an answer every time. And like you guys always come up with something
Consistently
way
funnier.
funnier than what we
funnier.
would say.
And honestly, you've been flexing this muscle for the last 3.5 years.
That's right.
Since we've been doing
That's
this
right.
portion of the program.
So you're welcome.
Stealing my boss's. You're welcome. Stealing my boss's husband. Stealing ours. Stealing glances. Says Eric. Aw, that's sexy.
I was gonna say hearts.
Stealing hearts. 2 hearts should beat as one.
2 of hearts. That's too long a story to even explain.
It doesn't.
I need you.
Stealing your kisses, says Ray.
Stacy Q was the
Stacy
name of that
Q
artist.
was the name of that artist. Obscure, lost to obscurity.
We like a guy on TikTok that explains music.
He's fabulous. He's really, really great.
How is that not surprising?
Stealing. My mom just said I got fired for stealing elections
Stealing
at work.
elections.
Fabulous. Great answer. Mwah. Perfect answer. Let's see. Hallway dance parties, a peek at the company's money laundering scheme. That's funny, Kathy.
From McDonald's Monopoly.
Sure.
I did
never
not
finished
finish
watching
that
that.
documentary.
Yeah.
Was that?
Was it worth it? Anybody finish watching the Monopoly?
Did anyone watch that whole
McDonald's
documentary? Should we
Monopoly?
go back
Yeah,
to it?
I don't know if we need to.
I felt like it went so deep, like the FBI was involved or something. Someone was hacking
Yeah,
the
I
Monopoly.
just-
They were
yeah.
laundering money through that, right?
Apparently, I don't know.
That was
I
the
lost
beginning
interest.
of the pandemic.
There was one guy in it who was really kind of made for television, really charismatic dude. I don't know if he was an investigator or whatever, and he was kind of the reason to watch it. But I just sort of lost interest. Cup noodles. Let's see, the toilet seat
we
covers.
have a cup noodles here, Eric. The next time you come here,
Uh-huh.
I should hand you a cup noodle so you can go home and eat one. Are you
cup
the
noodles.
one that's never had one? Cup noodles?
You're not missing anything. All the working dry erase markers.
Oh no, I can't give Eric a cup noodles now because that's like handing a loaded
Death sentence at this point. There's so much sodium in there.
He's over 50, so
Come on.
there's no
That's
way.
a young man's game. Cup
Carrie
noodles.
can still have one.
Sure. Benefits, the mailroom guy, the annoying guy's yogurt, Scott's trainer, the free coffee, those copier ass photos, sure. The bottom line.
Oh, they have a case
of
of
cup
cup noodles.
noodles.
Well, you do have a teenage boy. Yes, that makes sense.
All right, is this mine? Is this yours?
Yeah, it is. Well, no.
No, 10 is yours.
Oh, okay.
Jim's right hand.
I'm gonna give it to Eric for Scott's trainer.
Scott's trainer.
a good
That's
callback.
funny. Yeah,
That's
very
a good
nice.
callback.
Bonus
Two
shout out to my
hearts.
mom for elections. Love
Oh, that
answer.
was funny too. Okay, let's give your mom a
I
point
think
as
so.
well.
Okay, let's see.
And that'll make the points. That'll make the keeping score even easier.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and we aim to make scorekeeping easy around here. I'm so sorry. I've forgotten your name. Is it blank? I'm sorry. I've forgotten your name. Is it blank? Anybody else good at remembering names? And how? Because I know that you're supposed to do this mnemonic thing in your head where it's like, oh, her name is Rose, and every time I see her, I picture a dozen roses. Well, that works if the person's name describes something, but if their name is Chester, well, okay, Chester Allen. So many names are just like Mike. Okay, what are you going to do? What if there are like 3 or 4 Mikes? And then Mike, I don't know. I don't know. Is anybody good at this? Is ultimately my question. I'm not good at it.
I think that's why I say the person's whole name. Like I learned their whole name.
The Dale Carnegie
And then I say
technique.
the whole name. Right?
Well, Lori, see, what you have to do, Lori, is you have to adopt it as a technique that salespeople use, Lori. And
you would have to say,
listen,
Lori Colwell.
my manager is going to kill me, Lori
Lori Colwell.
If you are ready to drive this off the lot today, I'm going to throw in the clear coat. That's what I'm going to do. I'm prepared to do that.
I don't even know if we can keep that car. I am hiding the keys
I am
from everyone who
hiding the
wants
keys.
to.
Yeah.
Why are car salesmen all the same?
I forgot
gosh,
to pin
Christina
it.
says
It says
pin it.
I know. The birthday girl says pin it.
jeez.
Is it fuck you? Is it Monica? Is it fuck you? That's David Salter keeps saying fuck you. Is your name Mike Hunt? Oh, that's
Mike
funny.
Hunt?
Is your
Is
name,
it really worth remembering? Oh, snap!
Is your name really worth remembering? That's funny, Mom. That's very funny. Is it I don't give a shit? Is it Richard Head? Is it my cock smell? My cock smell. That's funny. Let's see. Ivanka, I'm confused. Oh, shit. Oh, that's really good, Kathy.
Wow.
The man famously can't remember the name of his own fucking wife. Waldo, Funky Fuckerston. Funky McFuckerston, says Ray. I think I'm going to give it to my mom for really worth remembering.
Is it really worth remembering?
That's funny. My cock smell. Mike Hunt. Anybody with the last name Hunt, my brain automatically goes here. Do you have anybody in your family named Michael? Okay, so where are we on?
We are on number 12.
Number 12, we're getting right down
Number
to it.
12.
What would I tell my teenage self? What would I tell my teenage self? Enjoy the hair, bucko. Ain't lasting forever. What would I tell my teenage self? Pin
Calm down.
You just calm down.
No, I would not tell my teenage
No.
self that. I wouldn't tell my normal self that.
Only a psychopathic
Let me tell you the
a-hole.
prize for the day.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, what kind of person tells somebody who has anxiety to calm down? Make more insulin, you say to the diabetic. Stop limping, you say to the guy who's missing a foot. You're. Oh, Carrie, no! I'm not even going to read that answer. Absolutely not. No, not at all. Just say no to the line cook and move to Pennsylvania. Oh, Kathy. Wait until you meet that Carrie Johnson. Yeah, Eric says. Right. Brendan says, buy a helmet. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to protect the old noggin, as it were. Run and hide from Stefan's roommates. Which one? I'm spacing out. Which roommate are we talking about? Was it Mike Robinson? Which Jono? Which roommate are we talking about here? I'm confused. Oh my goodness. Don't buy that. Buy Google, Yahoo, and Apple? Sure. Drugs are bad, okay? One day you will be 80. Oh, yes, you really will, says my mom. I won't. Drink up. All right. That's it. This is my insurance. 80's not coming for me, boys and girls. Stay away from the green couch. Masturbation won't make you any more blind than you are now. Go for it. Absolutely. Well, listen. We didn't need to be encouraged. We were going to do it anyway. There was no stopping us young males. You find that thing. Listen, you find the thing between your legs. You're going to do something with it.
Whoa.
What do we have?
What did I just walk in on?
Yeah, exactly.
Today's prize is sour strawberry peeps. These
Sour
are the other
strawberry
latest
peeps.
flavor.
There you go. Okay, that's what we're playing for tonight. All right. Keep dancing. When Laura and Stephens don't sit on the green couch, avoid ABC after school specials. Sure. This is yours, dear Laura. There are so many fucking funny answers on this.
Let's see. Buy a helmet.
Yeah.
Run and hide from Stefan's roommate.
I don't know which one she's talking about.
Oh gosh.
I
That
don't,
sounds bad.
It does, but I don't remember which one she means. I had a few. Let's see.
All right,
boogie
let's
oogie
see.
oogie till you just can't boogie no more.
No more.
Don't get in the van. Do get in the van with that stranger. Apple pies are for eating. Oh, reference to American Pie. Steve Haskell. I don't think Christina knew me when I was roommates with Steve Haskell. David Epstein is not your friend. No, he's not. No. Who had the funniest response, dear Laurel?
That is a good question. I'm gonna give that to. I almost said Steve Haskell, like I was getting, like he was here.
Steve
and I was,
Haskell,
no,
sure.
It's not. No. What would I tell my teenage self? I'm gonna go with stay away from that green couch.
Stay away from the green couch. All right, very good. And that was
That's Carrie.
That was Carrie.
Some say
Okay,
you
very good.
can get pregnant just from sitting on the green couch.
I think you might be able to. It'll put you in a family way. By running and hiding, I found your closet room and we became friends. Oh, I guess it was Mike. Okay, I didn't remember that. Let's see. So we are on round number 13. Lucky 13. Blank things come to those who wait. Blank things come to those who wait. Yada-dee-da-dee.
So how has everyone been for the past 2 weeks?
We've missed you. We've absolutely missed you.
This is our, it is our social time.
This
that
is.
we,
Nobody has more fun
that
on
we
weekends
sit
than
in
we
this
do.
silent room and laugh
Talking
at
to-
jokes that
talking
you
to a
make,
tiny
talking
little
to a computer.
hole in a.
That's right.
Yeah, but we don't know. We honest to God, it
don't
could
know.
just be literal crickets out there, all you folks. Speaking of
frogs.
crickets, what happened to Tim? Tim was here for like 2
Yeah,
seconds.
he
and
was
went
here
away.
for 2 seconds. Yeah,
Harpo comes to those who wait. That is true. He did.
it's true.
The only show.
We waited.
Expired things come to those who wait. That's very funny, Kathy. I like that. That's quite literal. Made in China things come to those who wait.
I ordered a treadmill.
Okay. I like where this is going. Good start. Strong.
China.
Solid start.
No, it was one of those like super discount deals.
Okay.
And it was a month or so ago. And every time I check the tracking, it's all in Chinese. And I'm like, this is never getting
Not helpful.
here, right?
No.
It was like on the, on this like not QFC, QVC,
QVC.
right? Like an overstock of QVC, right?
Were you watching Chinese QVC?
No, I was watching TikTok. Let's
okay.
just say, okay, all right.
You brought it
know,
up.
it's fine,
I mean,
it's fine.
You
I'm
can
fine.
dodge out of the question if you'd like to,
No,
but
I'm
you
fine.
brought it up. So let's see. Pendulous things come to those who wait. Dirty thoughts. Twice a year things come to those who wait. Squirty things. Wrinkled things. The desert things. Horny procrastinators, says Brendan. Gray hair comes to those who wait. Made in China, the only show. Harpo. I'm going to...
Voodoo things come to. Well, you know what? Why didn't she bring a voodoo doll as a gift for him?
We've talked about Witchcraft Steve on this show, right?
Why didn't she was back? Why didn't she bring that as a gift for? If she thinks it's so funny, why doesn't she give it to everyone?
She
Just
felt
me.
so bad. The person who got
Did
us
she
Voodoo
feel
Steve,
bad?
she does feel bad. She genuinely feels.
Did she feel bad?
Just the rain of shit that landed on us after Voodoo Steve came into our lives, Witchcraft Steve. Forgettable things. Come
There
to
is
those
a
who wait.
picture of me opening it, and I genuinely look like, oh my God!
I can't believe you did
I don't
this
know
to
what
me.
to do. Because I don't want to be rude, but get that shit out of my house right now.
Scott says AI things, forgettable things come to those who wait. I'm going to go with, let's go with Kathy for expired things. I thought that was a particularly inspired answer. We are on to round number 14. Here we go. Elon Musk's latest venture. I don't know if you heard. Ed has not heard about this. Duck, not heard about this. Elon Musk, the billionaire. His latest venture, an all-electric blank. Elon Musk's latest venture, an all-electric blank.
I saw Eric Atwood on an all-electric motorcycle.
Yeah, man, that thing
is cool,
fun.
and he looks cool on it. Like
he
a
came
cool
over like a fucking
spaceman.
spaceman, just coming down to Earth.
I just went outside, and he was out there.
Yeah. An all-electric orange jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Oh, Kathy, we can only wish. An all-electric wife.
I was wondering, though, is it
Howard.
safe for you to ride that thing when it's snowing? Or
I don't think it's safe for you to
heavy,
be out in the snow when you're,
He said he got snowed on twice today, and I was like, what do you do? I almost texted into our funny group text, like, are you stranded somewhere in the snow, Eric? Do you need a ride? Because
We'll come pick you up, dude. I don't know what I'm going to do with your bike.
He does look cool on it.
Yeah, Carrie says it looks cool on it.
Well, it would fit in one of our cars, right? We would just have to roll up in one of the cars and go pick him up.
Carrie says Electric Avenue, to which we are all going to rock down to. To which?
And then we'll take it
Then we'll
higher.
take it higher. An all-electric airplane, mechanical donkey, oil.
Oh, no.
An all-electric powered oil refinery. Oh, David Salter, that is a magnificent answer, my friend. All-electric president, all-electric baby namer, all-electric X-cycle, all-electric election. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response to Elon Musk's latest venture, an all-electric blank?
Oh, no. And then we'll take it higher. We gonna rock down to. I'm gonna say an All Electric Avenue.
An All Electric Avenue. Okay,
Yeah,
there,
I
very
mean,
good. Okay, so Carrie.
Clearly, I'm
that's that one.
singing it. So.
Oh no!
Oh. And then we'll take a tie
I'm
off.
gonna take it higher. This is round number 15,
It is.
which used to be our
Which
tiebreaker
used to
round
be the
until I
tiebreaker. Should be round 15.
figured it out. Came to my fucking senses. Men can't live with them, can't blank them. Men can't live with them, can't blank them. Careful. All of a sudden I realized, I'm sort of setting you guys up to get sternly worded notifications from the Faceboons.
Don't say.
Yeah.
Don't say any
Just
of
don't.
those things. You were-
Kathy, I'm looking at you,
don't
kid.
Say,
right?
Don't say anything about a gopher. Yeah.
Okay, nicely done, Kathy. Says eliminate.
Nice.
You can't titties them. I don't know. That's good. Titties are magical. Sure.
Oh no.
Oh no!
And then we'll take a tie
Step on the
off.
first line of the federal tax return. Oh, sign on the first line of the federal tax return without. Used to not be able to get a credit card without them.
Well, are you the taxpayer or the taxpayer's spouse?
Right.
Is the question. Because
Yeah.
I think you're the taxpayer and I'm the spouse.
Is that right?
But then in other
out of
cases,
that.
I'm the taxpayer and you're the spouse.
I am very sincere.
you're
when I say-
objectified.
I am very objectified. That's fine. I'm very sincere when I say I want to live in a world run by women. It'd be much better. Fewer wars. People get fucking fed. Oh my God. Just bring it. Bring it. More compassion.
Yeah, I am spouse, except I earn the same. Exactly.
Yeah. You can't prosecute them, says Ray. Differentiate between get a tubal ligation without permission from.
Oh, yeah.
Have Elon replaced. These are phenomenal. And have frozen babies. Make healthcare decisions without them. Oh, boy. Yeah. Keep my last name with. Die with. Oh, man. Dear Lauro.
No,
Is this me?
yeah, it's you.
Oh, geez. You can't shock her. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Let's see. These are phenomenal answers. Very, very thoughtful. I think I'm going to give it to the birthday girl because she got there first, signed on the first line of the federal tax return without. That's a really terrific answer. Okay, now
This is when you write a song.
this is when I write a song. Okay, let's see what we've got here.
The song should be about.
I know what it's going to be about.
Okay.
No, we got this.
A man who blew off his hand.
No, we're not doing that.
No, we're not doing that.
Well, the first time I remember meeting my friend Christina, we were both in college. I was a senior. It's a pretty good rhyme.
Yeah, that's good.
She was so cool. I went to her apartment and we smoked cigarettes all night. Then we became lifelong friends, don't you know? And she's now 40. How many fucking years has it been? A lot of years later. And she's joins us on the only show.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah. She's my awesome friend, Christina. She's my awesome friend, Christina. Ooh-wee-oo, if you don't know her. Ooh-wee-oo, you're missing out. Oh, hey, have you ever wanted to know what's gonna happen? Don't you know that she will get out all her cards, tarot? I mean, she can read the future. She can interpret the past. She is awesome, and she's built to last. She's Christina.
Christina. She has a lot of good
She's
ghost stories, too.
Christina.
A lot of good demon
She's
and-
Christina. Awesome friend, Christina. Boom. Okay. There you go.
Cha-cha-cha.
How are we doing on the scorekeeping?
Write another song. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Kathy, Scott, Carrie, and Christina are tied.
Hey, okay, the birthday girl is in contention. Yeah, Christina absolutely looks like she did in college. She
does.
doesn't
She does.
fucking
I don't
age.
get
I don't know.
that.
How to, Suzanne,
get it.
hello, Suzanne
Hello.
Arnett. She says she's been sick. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're not feeling well. We do still do the Cards Against Humanity stuff. We
No.
are, but we've just come into the final round. Now, listen,
Yes.
because of the way that this is structured, Suzanne, you can actually walk off with all of the burritos. What are we giving away? Peeps. We're
giving away sour strawberry Peeps.
When we go into our final round, this is the tie-breaking round. Here we go.
I thought you were anti that. Like I thought you were like from now on only like it's like you change the rule every
Right,
week.
try and keep up.
And
Just
for
try
this
keep up.
week,
Yeah, exactly.
anyone can steal.
All right. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So does blank. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So does blank. All right. That is our final tie-breaking question. Now, of course, we will wait for. Excuse me. It's fabulous when you burp on camera. We will wait for our 3 front runners to weigh in here, of course, and then we will begin voting. That is the rule that I just made up, completely arbitrarily.
I
There you are.
seriously almost just took a big drink of spiced Coke Zero. It's not.
I seriously almost just took a big. My brain went to a terrible place. It went to an awful place.
Why would I say that?
I
Why
don't
would
know.
I do
That was
no.
that was what was so shocking about it. I had no idea where this was going. Okay, so final round is
Seems like everyone wants Christina to win.
bribes. Bribes make the heart grow fonder. Let's see. Celibacy makes the heart grow fonder. Does it? We're waiting
Are you
on.
drinking that?
Oh, it's fine.
It's a little gross.
A Royale with cheese. Oh, Le Big Mac. Is that what they call it? Giving your man a steak and a blowjob. Christina. Oh, that's very sweet. My mom says absence makes the heart grow fonder, and so does Christina. That is true.
Oh, so nice.
My friend Christina, she rocks Christina. All right. Yeah. It's made my heart grow fonder of me, says Kathy. That's funny. All right. So how many more people? We're waiting for Carrie, Eric, and.
We're waiting. It's Kathy,
Kathy.
Scott, and but Scott abdicated to Christina.
Okay, so Kathy, Scott, and Christina. This is the best birthday ever.
And Carrie.
We hope so.
And Carrie.
We hope so.
Let's see. Carrie already answered, so let's see.
Let's see. So,
Do.
everybody is everybody in here? I think we should probably start voting here. Is it time to start voting? Okay. So here we go. Everybody vote on who you think had the funniest response to absence makes the heart grow fonder. So does blank. And let's begin. It has been a phenomenal round tonight. We've had a special birthday showing from one Christina Nunez Dritzlane. Absolutely brought a stellar performance tonight with the game. And, of course, there were far too many exceptionally funny answers to recall here tonight as we are recounting this show. But suffice it to say, everybody really brought top form tonight in the game. We spoke to several of the competitors before the game started tonight, and
They have left it all on the court.
they've absolutely left it all on the court, and we know that how much this game means in the hearts of these young, fine competitors. Laura, you had a chance to talk with some of them before the game started tonight. What were some of the things they had to say?
Well, it's very inspirational out there. Everyone's bringing their funniest A game.
They fucking do. You people
do.
absolutely.
They do.
Laura's, she's right. You know, we just write the questions. You people are the ones who
it's true.
really do. Okay, so who had? And I think we know, but who had the most likes?
Scott got the most upvotes for Christina for the win.
So there we go. Okay,
Yeah.
I think it's
so
Christina. yes.
I will send you a
Yeah.
birthday gift consisting of an excellent Peeps.
All right.
package.
Excellent. Well, listen. Happy birthday to you.
Unless
right?
there's something else you want, in which
Unless-
case I'll just make you a gift and send it to you.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say if you don't care for sour strawberry.
What do you
Peeps,
want?
We'll,
I could make you some muffins.
Laura
I could
has
ma-
a
I-
warehouse full of goodies. Plus,
Or
she's
I'm a really good baker.
mad baking
I could make
skills.
you. What was your?
Absolutely.
Everyone, please weigh in the comments. What was your birthday cake growing up? Like, what was your cake that you liked? I don't know why I just like hearing this. I'm asking everyone this year.
Mine was always, Mom, back me up on this. Mine, I think, was always chocolate with white frosting, right? That's what I've always remembered having.
Mine was buttermilk chocolate. Oh, you know what? I need to show you guys something.
Oh,
Hold on.
all right. Yeah.
Oh,
But then-
they're all going to ingest the awesome. But you know what? Don't share with the kids.
So Lauro does this wonderful thing where on if we're having somebody over for a birthday, she'll also check everybody else's. She'll be making a cake for that person because she knows what kind of cake they like, and then she'll ask everybody else what their favorite cake is too, and then she'll make like 5 or 6 cakes for people that their favorite birthday cake growing up. It's just the loveliest thing. And through doing this, she made a peanut butter cake with peanut butter frosting that is, God damn it, is the greatest thing I've ever eaten in cake form.
That's a
and
good
so
cake.
now that is my cake. Yeah.
Okay, so last weekend I did make 4 cakes.
Oh, you see
because-
what Kathy says? Kathy says Lauro is the best at making everyone feel special.
Oh,
that
that's
is true.
so nice.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Oh, this
Okay,
is nightmare
so
fuel. Get ready.
Last week
Get
I
ready.
went to. So I didn't think I.
Kathy's reading your mind.
Okay, so I'm glad you prefaced. So here's what happened. Kathy and I went to the grocery stores to buy a Black Forest cake because I don't know how to make a cake like that. It's like a
It's
dark
special.
chocolate cake with cherry shit in it. I don't know how to do that. So if I don't really know how a cake should taste, I don't make the cake because I'm like, well, I can't really taste it to see if it's good. So we go to get the cake and we're waiting there and all of a sudden we see this cake.
I mean, it speaks for itself. It does. Thanks, Easter Bunny. Buck, buck. He does have a beak. It's just yellow and it's not showing up with the green screen. So there you go.
Okay.
I've been
Don't
I'm
bite
so
that chi-
close
Okay.
to biting this chicken's head up.
I have a lot of questions about this
I'm
cake.
gonna
okay?
do it.
First, don't bite my chicken cake.
I'm going to do it. You got to take it away from me.
But I put it
Bite
in the
that fucking
freezer
chicken.
because it's so cute. I wouldn't let anyone cut into it or bite it. No, don't poke the
Don't-
chicken cake.
Don't poke
Okay.
the chicken. Choke the chicken, poke the chicken.
What happened here? Did a cake baker, somebody talented had to make this
I
cake,
know,
right?
honestly,
Like,
this is
it's
a
cute.
very, really elaborate cake. I'm very, very impressed. Whoever
And
made
Christina
this.
says, love that cock.
Bite that cock.
It's cute, right? I'm going to keep
Ray
it in.
says, don't bite the head of that cock. Christina says, do.
I'm going to keep this forever because it's just adorable. I was like, no,
Not
I'm
if
just going to
you-
buy it and
you-
not
you-
even. And
you're
then
gonna-
I wouldn't let anyone eat it because it's too cute.
You're gonna need to move it out of my
It
face.
now
then.
lives in
'Cause
the freezer.
I'm gonna bite that
because
thing.
it's so cute.
Yeah.
But somebody took real care over this, so I was
know.
like, "Let me have that chicken cake."
it's adorable.
chicken for no reason.
It's chicken for no reason, honestly. Who doesn't love chicken for no reason? Gang, this has been delightful. Happy birthday again to our winner, Christina. We are back in the habit of doing after shows on Wednesday. It's been a blast. I love seeing you all. Send me your requests. Good fun. Any final words before we go?
Don't bite the chicken cake.
Don't buy the chicken cake. All right, kids.
Safeway, they have the chicken cake. Apparently, I don't know. I almost want to go to see what other barnyard animals they have. Like, do they have a donkey cake?
We'll report back. We'll report back. All right, kids. We'll see you guys next week.
Happy
See you on
birthday!
Wednesday and see you on